Okay, so what would you expect to see in an indie pop music video?
Sort of bright lights, bright colours, sort of very formal wear, sort of like going out party clothes, and sort of extraordinary people, people who don't necessarily fit in and in locations that can be jazzed up, like schools or halls or something like that.
What would you expect to see in an indie pop magazine ad?
Again, sort of very bright colours and I suppose a lot of close-ups or maybe extreme shots, so like really abstract shots that can be edited like really wildly so it can catch the audience's attention.
Did we meet your expectations for an indie pop music video?
Yeah, I really liked it. It was sort of very abstract and the locations really sort of connected with the audience, especially the bedroom scene, because anyone who's watching that can easily connect with it. It sort of had a lot of colours that were very like typical of an indie music video. They contrasted really well. It doesn't mean necessarily that the clothing was colourful, but all the lighting and the editing sort of made it really stand out.
What would you expect to see in an indie pop music video?
Like a range of locations, which could be quite simplistic, but at the same time made more unique, using lots of different to amplify it, the effect. So that you could use colours, but not so much bright. Like they don't have to be bright, but just to make it, like I said, like individual, unique, and also with makeup and stuff, make it quite heavy to suit the hip look.
What would you expect to see in an indie pop digipack?
Well, definitely for the indie genre or theme, you'd want to capture the uniqueness, so maybe some bright colours, and also maybe using the artist as the main centerpiece, or just a concept they came up with, or you just want to capture the genre of the music. You really want to get that into your picture, the whole picture basically.
Did we meet your expectations for an indie pop music video?
Yes, definitely. The video itself was it was unique, but it all captured all the colours and what you wanted to do. And the artist perhaps maybe could have been more heavily made up, but I still think it went well with the song and the meaning behind the song, all the combined things together. It worked well.
So what would you expect to see in an indie pop magazine ad?
I think they quite often have quite a bold artist at the front and a quite simple background, maybe with a few hints of colour. I guess the artist is always in the centre and the front of the magazine.
What would you expect to see in an indie pop digipack?
So the artists, they're quite often very heavily added, and the artist again is in the centre of the cover, and also they tend to try and convey the ideas and genres of the music that is conveying, and the music that's in the digipack.
Did we meet your expectations of what you would see in an indie pop magazine ad?
I would say yes, because it was quite interesting to look at, and the artist was the main focus of the ad. However, I think if you were going to improve, you'd have to show the genre more.
Did we meet your expectations of what you would see in an indie pop digipack?
I would say yes again, because it was quite a unique digipack cover, and it reflected the genre, which is obviously indie pop, and conveyed the ideas that are associated with that. It also had a consistent theme,